welcome to another, just for a change, very flipping windy video. Sunday morning, I've got a few miles to go to try to hit my 100 target, and I think if it wasn't for that I would have stayed in bed even longer than I did this morning. Winter incentive, eh? It is nice and sunny though, that's on the plus side. So as you may have worked out from the title of the video, I have more bottom bracket woes. So regular viewers of the channel will no doubt remember bottom brackets longevity is not something I've experienced on the Trek checkpoint. I absolutely love the bike, but it's getting beyond a joke now. So I've had the bike a couple of weeks short of 2 years. 2-year anniversary review upcoming in a few weeks, and I'm now on bottom bracket number 4, and it's covered something like 7,500 miles. Now if you'll excuse my terminology, as my dad would say, that's shite. I was full of hope after fitting the last one, which was a ZTTO aluminium screwed together job. Turns out it's failed the quickest. So last week, if you saw last week's video, I was commenting on Mary Contrary's somewhat noisy bottom bracket. Ironically, shortly after I left her, there was a bang and a clatter, and my drive chain got suddenly really stiff. First I thought there was something stuck in the derailleur, but no, it wasn't. Subsequently I found out the drive side bearing has literally disintegrated. Most of the balls were broken up inside. Somewhat catastrophic failure. I don't know why. So the slightly ironic thing, being as the ZTTO one showed so much promise after fitting, it spun really well, seemed brilliant. I actually bought another one just in case, ready for next time. Just wasn't expecting to use it so soon. It's only been in less than 3 months. I know it's winter months, but no, they're not really disposable items, are they? Well, they shouldn't be. Dark clouds looming up there. Don't think I'm going to get wet, but you can never rule it out, can you? So back on the bottom bracket subject, I think it is quite telling that this year Trek have gone back to a threaded bottom bracket on this year's models of Checkpoint. T47 threaded. So I can't help feeling is a much better solution. I just don't think plastic houses pushing into frames is ever going to be very precise. And off-road at times you can put quite a lot of load through things, and I just think it's a rubbish solution. So now I have a dilemma. As I mentioned earlier, I did have a spare ZTTO, so before I fitted it, took it apart, had a quick look, and the bearings are rubbish. They're not really precise right from the off. So I had a look around and I didn't have any bearings. I've got a little stock of all sorts of bearings just in case. I didn't have one of those, or 2 of those. So I bought a pair and swapped them out in the week for the low quality original ones to a much better quality. And temporarily I've fitted it. Spins nice and free, feels load smoother, but I'm just not trusting it. So the last couple of days I've been watching a few videos on YouTube, as you do, and found a few discussions on these things, and now I've narrowed it down to 3 options on a new bottom bracket going forward. Option 1 is a Token Ninja. They seem to get some really good reviews, and theirs is a combination. It's a screw together alloy, but where the mating surfaces go into the frame, it's a nylon fibre material, and it's much more precise. So it's a little bit of a combination of both, and they seem to get really good reviews. However, most importantly, they appear to come with a 2-year warranty. So that's got to be an improvement. So that's consideration number 1. Consideration number 2 is a Hope bottom bracket. CNC alloy, precision made in this country. Designed to be easily serviceable, just swap the bearings out. On the basis of the rest of Hope's technology, I feel confident that will be a good solution. But the double the price of a Token Ninja. So that is another consideration. Option number 3, had I won the lottery this year, which I haven't, would be a Hambini bottom bracket. Designed by a 5-year-old, you know. So if you've not come across Hambini, his channel is very entertaining, slightly controversial. Don't watch it when your children are around. He does make a very good product. So Hambini's background is apparently aerospace engineering, and he rips apart other manufacturers' technology. And I've seen some videos of his technology put to a test, and it's absolutely spot on. But again, pretty expensive. Going to cost well over £100 for a Hambini, but they're effectively one piece which is pushed all the way through. So you've got one piece precision shell, no distortion, no nothing. However, he hasn't got any in stock. So the other night when I was grumpy, that's probably a good thing, because I would have just bought one. So I'm interested to know, have any of my viewers tried any of those 3 options? Have you had the same bottom bracket issues? How have you fixed it? At the moment, I'm slightly swayed towards the Token, but again, stock seems to be short in a lot of places. But I'm interested to know your thoughts, and of course, experiences and recommendations. So overall, one thing I've opted to think about, when the time comes for another new bike, I'm going to take some persuading to have a press fit bottom bracket. That's for sure. Threaded must be the way to go, surely. So I've got a tailwind now all the way home, and I should end at a smidge over 30 miles, which will just make me 100 for the week. So that is 100 for every week so far this year. So most miles I've done at this point of the year ever. They're not particularly fast miles or particularly structured miles, but they are miles nonetheless. So please let me know your thoughts on your bottom brackets, press fit versus threaded, and any recommendations for good quality press fit bottom brackets replacement. So as always, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do so. It really helped me out. Don't forget to click the little bell icon so you get notified of new videos. I shall see you again in a few days' time, but no doubt we shall be reverting to the subject of bottom brackets at some point in the not too distant future. See you soon. Bye.